Today's Champions League knockout round second leg tie, where we're trying to chase down a 2-1 deficit, is sponsored by Brothers Toffee Apple Cider. Basically, I think I might need a drink in a few minutes, but hopefully it'll be a celebration drink and not a commiseration drink. A commiseration. I'm not doing it again. Hi guys, welcome back. So, I don't want to hang around because I'm really nervous about this. I've been really inconsistent with recording, so this will go out maybe in a week's time, which for me is really relevant and current compared to like the last two seasons. It's come out about a month in advance. But we last met for this 2-1 defeat away at Valencia. Gretarsson unfortunately coming back to haunt us in the 60th minute, which is horrifying. But we've played a few games since then. So we played NAC in a league game. We won 4-2 there. We're just giving away stupid goals at the moment. I'm not sure what's going on, but we need to stop conceding, especially today. We then followed up with a 2-1 home win against Sparta in the semi-final of the KNVB Becker. So Hugo Battaglia, our lone striker, yet again scoring against us, and I did panic in the 5th minute when that happened, but Zuniga and Marta got on the score sheet to turn that around. So we are in the final and against Vitesse, so that is early May, so that's exciting, a good chance to retain a trophy there. We then beat Vitesse, who I've just mentioned, 4-2. So Julio Cesar Martinez scored for them, who again is on loan from us. You don't have the option to remove that from the loan deals in Holland, which I like, but it is hurting us a little. But Verheyen, Suarez and Zuniga twice on the score sheet there, getting a win or making sure of the win rather. And then we beat FC Eindhoven 6-1, just absolutely smashed them out, and they got a goal back in the 61st minute. But that was a Buzek, Zuniga twice, Verheyen, Romero and an own goal, giving us the 6 goals. So that leads us nicely into the second leg against Valencia today. A 2-1 win will take it to extra time. Anything else, we need to start looking at away goals. So I'm panicking. But if you look at our goals conceded, I mean, there's only 2 games on this page where we've kept a clean sheet. We've just outscored everyone for so long. It's ridiculous. There aren't many. There are a couple of start of the season. I don't know what's changed exactly. But a clean sheet today would be really useful. What would be really useful today is if our best squad was available. However, we are missing Prazak in the middle due to an injury. He's out for another few weeks, so we can't even risk playing him. Yeah, just that's a problem, isn't it? But the rest of the team for today is as you'd expect. It's Cesar in goal, Manuel, Munoz, Boghosian, Suzini at the back, Reinaldo and Verheyen in the middle, Gray and Romero on the wings, and Buzek and Zuniga up front. So obviously Prazak is injured, so we do need someone to come in. I'm choosing Verheyen over Stanek because Verheyen has been there and done it for a number of years with us now. I mean, look at those average ratings, 7.26, 1.729. This season is 6.9. He's not appearing as much, but he's just got much better players around him. He's only 2.5 star, but, well, 2 star, 2.5, 2.5. That doesn't seem to bother him. He has got some really good attributes, so he's fine. I've always said I love him. I just think he should be a backup, and that's exactly what he's been this season. He's done the right things at the right times, so he's hoping that holds out. The bench is kind of what it has to be. We've got our young goalkeeper on the bench because we ran out of spaces. We've got Edgar Ferrez, Urba, Burnett, Stanek, Karavic, the left winger, and Marta. The only decision we had to make for the bench really was Marta or Suarez. They both scored lots of goals this season. Can't remember if I mentioned it in the last episode, but Buzek, Zuniga, Marta and Suarez between them, just so many goals. Between the 4 of them, having just counted, they've got 88 goals between them in all competitions, our front 4 players, which is absolutely remarkable. And it's not just them who have scored. There's a few goals here and there spread out between wingers and midfielders, but Romero and Gray on the wings, 8 and 9. Verheyen's got 8. Considering he's a backup, that's crazy. So just some of the goal scoring would be nice today, and the romanticist in me has chosen Marta to go on the bench ahead of Suarez. Suarez is a slightly better player all round, but Marta's just an out-and-out goal scorer. And considering he's appearing off the bench more often than not, he's doing well. And it'd be great if he had to come on and score the winner, but first we've got to get in that position. But let's get into it. So the team for Valencia looking pretty similar to the last game. They've got Carlos Sousa in the middle still. The 2 wingers who I've not heard of. Marquez back up front. Gomez in the middle. Realised recently, because it's just been transfer deadline day in real life, Andre Gomez, I think, is that his name? Went to Everton. This isn't the same Andre Gomez. It's someone else. He's pretty good though. Interestingly though, no Gretterson, because he has actually picked up an injury. He's out for another few weeks, so we won't be facing him in this leg, which is just as well because he causes problems. Keep our run going. No one seems that bothered. Ramiro is struggling a little bit for fitness. Say struggling. He's on 88%, which I think is fine. But he's got to start. Now, what are we going to do here? Let's actually do a team talk for all of them. Give me a solid defensive display. Great. Manuel's confused. That wasn't good. I should have said, more to come from you. What was I thinking? So everyone is fine apart from Manuel, and I'm so nervous about this. I don't know if the camera's at the right angle either. I haven't checked this stuff properly because I'm a fool. It's okay, I'm wearing a terrible t-shirt today though. There is an early corner. No, it's not a corner. Oh, I got excited. It's a throw-in, which we've given straight away. We've not changed any of the tactics. We're going with our normal sort of controlling, pushing up tactic, and look like we might, I say, be countered here. They have just sat on the ball. Verheyen gives it to Bolkossi, and the clearance would be nice now, lads. Not great, but Zuniga has got it. Nods it down for Romero. I'm losing my words. I haven't drunk that much, honest. Verheyen in the middle spreads it beautifully wide for Gray if he can get on it, and he can. Doesn't do his man, but finds Buzek up the line. Zuniga's in the middle. They're all in the middle. Verheyen, it's hit the bar and the post, I think. Oh man, a few minutes in, and that would have been us going through on away goals, but plenty of time yet. Although, free kick just before 14 minutes to Valencia. They found a gap down our left side, or their left side, sorry, down our right. Bolkossi clears it, but they are just standing on the edge of our box with the ball and put it just over the bar. That's a relief. My word. Highlight coming, hopefully our way now. Romero knocks it down the line. Zuniga crosses into the box. Buzek is there. He puts it straight at the keeper. Again, you can tell when highlights are actually going to come to something because they if the shot comes in really early, it's rarely a goal unless it's from a set piece, and that one wasn't, unfortunately. Throw in, I'm just sitting here sipping my drink. Manuel has it down the right side. Ronaldo with a ton of room in the middle here. There's not too much movement ahead of him, which is most upsetting, but Ramiro heads it on for Zuniga. Suzini is there. He doesn't want to use him. Juan has been closed down by Zuniga, finds Buzek, and Buzek puts it in. And yes, I'm doing all sorts of terrible things with my hands. It's 1-0 to us on the night. So as it stands, it's 2-2 on aggregate, and we're going through on away goals. So their defender there, you can sort of tell when it's going to be a horrendous mix-up. Zuniga, first time cross, Buzek slams it into the back of the net. And as it stands, we're going through to the quarterfinal of the Champions League, and so far, this leg, it's at its deserved. We've got another highlight instantly. Another goal would put me a bit more at ease. As much it can still go to extra time then. At least we've got a chance of a Verheyen through on goal. Puts it in at the near post, and we're 2-0 up. What a turnaround. What a turnaround. Suzini on the left side, throw in. So again, it doesn't really matter when the shot comes in if it's from a set piece. Suzini finds Ramiro. A great back heel, and Zuniga sees the run through from Verheyen, and he just slots it in the near post. You'd normally expect someone to open up their body and put it at the far stick, but Verheyen there just seen the little gap, gone for it, and we're 2-0 up. So even a goal from Valencia now gives us the opportunity of extra time. Throw in deep in our half for Valencia. Good tackle by Ronaldo. Panicked there, thought it might end up being a penalty, but Zuniga does his man on the left side there, and he just legging it down the wing. Buzek is in the middle, and so is Graham. Gray hits the bar, and Buzek puts in the follow-up. Yes. I'm so happy. I can't express it enough. Again, as always, children are asleep. My wife's in the other room watching, probably SpongeBob, bless her. But this is a magnificent turnaround. Zuniga finds Gray, who hammers it, and it's a great save, but Buzek puts in the follow-up. I thought he might have been offside, but I'm not moaning. So half-time, we are 3-0 up. Don't get complacent. We'll keep everyone on for now. So the permutations are that Valencia have to score twice to then go through on away goals. So we can't go to extra time. They could score twice. It's realistic. They have made a change at half-time. It's players I've got no idea about, though, so we'll leave it and we'll check in at subs, unless there's a highlight before. It was the highlight pretty much straight away. Valencia getting their foot on the ball. Their striker is so isolated, though, which I'm pleased to see, but without getting a foot in early, we are giving them a chance to slowly move up the pitch. We are pushed so high up, so a good ball through causes us issues, and you can see a couple of them waiting for it, and there's one now. Gomez is onto it, puts it just wide. When's it time to go like deep and counter-attacking? Maybe now. It's another highlight. Munoz, Manuel, just nice and calm at the back, just sitting it there. We don't need to push forward. They weren't closing us down, but Romero has it on the left, gives it to Zuniga, who has just been the key man all season, runs at the defence, finds Buzek at the back stick, and Buzek, I think he hasn't hit the bar, but he's put it over. That would have been the hat-trick, but Zuniga today has been awesome. He's been amazing all season. You can see why he's a wonder kid and wanted by Real Madrid, Barcelona, and Valencia, apparently. But yeah, crazy. He's been superb. I think he's only 20 still as well. He hits a through-on goal now from Buzek's pass. Such a casual finish. It was a great attempt. He's hit the bar, and we are knocking on the door for a fourth here, which would surely see off Valencia. And I'm just waiting to see how this little commentary-only highlight goes through, and we will look at making changes now, I think. So I talked a lot through this game. So Romero is struggling a bit. He can come off for Karavic on the left. Ronaldo in defensive mid also struggling. So Burnett, ever reliable. And then Stanek can come on in the middle just because Verheyen's already on the yellow. We don't want any horrible accidents. Although saying that, there is a highlight, and it's around the middle before the subs have come in. And good save from Julio Cesar. So hopefully our subs can come on now. We lose a lot of height in Ronaldo, but Burnett is just, he's so reliable. He's come off the bench basically the last 2 seasons, and he's been great. English player in the ranks, the only one now, I think. Is that right? Valencia though on the edge of the box from a free kick. Good tackle by Manuel. Terrible clearance. Suzini though finds Karavic, who runs at the defence. We do have a few men forward, but he takes a terrible touch. How is he not offside? Oh no, who is this down here? Is that Manuel, I think, was playing everyone on there. Yeah, it was Manuel, but it's fine. Julio Cesar saves it. We've got 10 minutes to hold out, and they're not, I was going to say, not really threatening. They've had a few decent chances, and we've just about held them at bay. I think, I'm going to say I'm positive that we're making it through here. A goal now make me very nervy, but 2 minutes of injury time. Whittles away. It's 20 seconds, and was that a cross? He doesn't care, he's just clearing it, wasting time. There's the full-time whistle, and we're through. We're actually through. I didn't think this would happen. They won the Champions League last season. Valencia won the Champions League last season. I don't know who they came across, but they won it. And we have smashed them out. It makes you wonder, doesn't it? It really does make you wonder. So from that, we receive 5.34 million, which is awesome. Buzek was on form. Bob Cossian backed me to get a new deal, which I'm not going to sign anyway. So yeah, it runs out now. I don't want to sign up a new contract and then just resign. I'm just going to resign as it is, or retire probably. We'll see. We've got a couple of offers accepted for youngsters, so I'll deal with those, and I'll see you for the draw. We'll cover this quickly, why not? It's the future of us, so we may as well. We are signing to the players we're offering contracts to, Colombians. I can't actually see much about this guy. I'm taking a huge chance on him, but they're only like a few 100k each. It's this guy, Michel Guillen, Colombian, 16 years old. He won't sign until the 1st of July 28, so it's another year and a bit away. Looks fine. Again, no scout report, so just taking a huge chance on him because I thought, why the hell not? And there's another one potentially coming in who I think might be the next Zuniga. Again, though, no scout report, so no idea if he's got any potential in the slightest. But it could prove to be some good business, but we won't find out this episode anyway, because we are at the Champions League draw. None of them are going to be easy at this point, but Chelsea are in there. I don't know who the weaker sort of teams are, but you'd imagine at this point Leverkusen possibly, because Bayern they're still quite dominant in their league, I think. Saying that, Leverkusen have just won the league last season, have won it a couple of times recently as well. So no easy teams here. Juventus, with Guardiola as manager, they have not won it for 4 seasons of Serie A. PSG have won the last 3. So yeah, they're all pretty good from here. I don't really fancy anyone in particular, but I know we can beat Chelsea, and we put up a good fight in the second game against them, even though we lost. So we'll see. I'm going to hang on here, just going to do the automatic draw. Os are first out, so I'm ready to skip it already. Chelsea. So I don't think that's the worst in terms of getting through. And then Barcelona and PSG have got each other. Bayern and Leverkusen have each other, and Juventus and Atletico. I think in terms of an overall draw, that is probably as good as we could have got. But Juventus and Atletico, I'd assume, I mean, they're all similar standards from here, but drawing Chelsea at this stage, I think is good. Diego Simeone, manager, obviously we met them earlier in the season, so it's nothing too fancy, but they are currently 6th in the Premier League and chasing down top 4 football, so this could suit us. I guess we'll see. That's horrifying, but I'm up for it. So obviously next time I see you, it might even be a quick treble. It will be a double of Chelsea, and VVV highlights will probably just be thrown in. So that's within a week of each other in April, and then we'll see from there. But obviously we've got the Vitesse Cup final. We'll see how it's all going. And something I didn't cover, the league going extremely well. We got 7 games left. We're 13 points ahead of Heerenveen, so it's not sewn up, but it's more or less there now, and it could well be the retention of the double. And I don't know, I just get this funny feeling about the Champions League. If you've enjoyed that, please do like and subscribe, and look forward to the Champions League quarter-final, again our final season. Can we possibly pull off a miracle? Just come back and find out. Thanks for watching.